Well, hello everyone, I'm John Hirschenberg.
Mackenzie Evans.
And we are with the Hirschenberg Group, Keller Williams Realty in Southlake, Texas. Thank you for joining us again for our ongoing information on good things to know about buying and selling your home. Today we're covering a two-part series on good questions to ask when shopping for new construction homes. Before we begin, we'd ask you to subscribe to our channel. It's very important. And also, when involving new construction, please use a realtor. They're the ones that have your best interests at heart when dealing with new builders.
Of course.
First question is, what is the earnest money deposit for the builder, and do you get this deposit back? Well, typically, because of all of the upfront costs a builder has, architect plans, permits, and whatnot, they charge an upfront percentage of your sales price. That earnest money is usually around 3% of the cost of the home. And the good news is, when you close on that home, you receive that 3% as a credit back. Unfortunately, if you change your mind and get out of the contract, usually that amount is non-refundable.
Yeah. So a next question you may want to ask a new builder is, do they provide incentives? Because a lot of times you can't really negotiate on the sales price of the home, but they do a lot of times want you to use their lender, their title company, and if you do, ask what incentives are provided by using their people, because you can save thousands of dollars off of like closing costs or design incentives. They'll pay for a title policy. Just be sure to ask if they have any.
A good rule of thumb, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly.
Next question, what are the long-term plans for the community? This is an important one because if you're looking at the acreage for the development and it's going to expand outward, you may be on the front end of that development, the first phase, if you will. That's good news because you may get that home at a lower cost than compared when you're going in at the last phase and the project's almost going to close out. Now, if you're in the early phase of the project, there may be a lot of construction costs, a lot of traffic, noise, things that you may be uncomfortable with, and that may last for years.
Right.
It's important to know what part of the phase development you're in.
Exactly. So another question you may want to ask your builder is, does this neighborhood include an HOA and what do those costs look like? A lot of times the builder should be able to give you the HOA bylaws up front. Because if you have like a boat or an RV or a trailer or something that you want to park in that neighborhood and it's not allowed, you'll want to know that before going under contract. And the second part is ask what those costs look like. Does the neighborhood include with your HOA fee, lawn maintenance? Is there going to be a community pool put in? Are there going to be playgrounds or walking trails? Those are kind of things that are covered with your HOA, and you'll want to know what those fees go towards.
The cost should be commensurate with what you're receiving under the HOA.
Exactly.
And lastly, what are the standard finishes? Now, we've all walked into some of these model homes where the upgrades were just dazzling. Well, they're in there for a reason, folks. They want to attract you to the home. But if you have an X amount of budget, you need to know what's coming standard with your home and what the upgrades are. When you're going through the design phase and choosing the right things that are appropriate for you and what you want, you need to know what those costs are, but you also need to know what comes standard with the price you're paying up front. Those are very important things. We hope that you found this information helpful, useful, and please subscribe to our channel. Now stay tuned because this was only part one of a two-part series. We're covering that next. So on behalf of Mackenzie, myself, stay tuned and we'll see you soon.
We'll also do a video on future upgrades, what to ask for in your upgrade when you're doing a new build.
Absolutely.
So be on the lookout for that as well.
Yeah.